A DC motor is an electrical motor that uses direct current, DC, to produce mechanical force. The most common types rely on magnetic forces produced by currents in the coils. Nearly all types of DC motors have some internal mechanism, either electromechanical or electronic, to periodically change the direction of current in part of the motor. DC motors were the first form of motors widely used.
Now if we take two bar magnets and place them in a way that south and north poles facing each other then attract, and same poles of two magnets are brought closer they repel. If we look closer along with rotor, both commutator and armature are also rotating while magnets remain stationary. A coil of wire with a current running through it generates an electromagnetic field aligned with the center of the coil. The direction and magnitude of the magnetic field produced by the coil can be changed with the direction and magnitude of the current flowing through it. Armature in DC motor is made up laminated iron plates stacked on one another. This is done to reduce formation of eddy currents as they lower overall efficiency of motor. The outer side of a DC motor is typically called the yoke, which acts as the motor's frame, providing structural strength and carrying the magnetic flux produced by the field windings. Essentially, it's the outer cover of the motor housing the internal components like the stator and rotor. Brushes are used in electric motors to transfer power between the rotating armature coils and the stationary wires to the rotor. When kept in a magnetic field, a current-carrying conductor gains torque and develops a tendency to move. In short, when electric fields and magnetic fields interact, a mechanical force arises. This is the principle on which the DC motors work. A DC motor can also run AC current but generally gives an output of low efficiency. Here, when AC is supplied, the motor rotates during only positive half cycle of AC wave. This often results in an uniform rotation of rotor.
Here are some applications of DC motor. It used in vacuum cleaners, hair dryer, elevators, air compressor, crane machine and in many others.